A very good morning, Zimbabwe. Welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And my name is Ronald Wekwa. Let us talk about President Nelson Chamisa and a new great Zimbabwe. So, under President Nelson Chamisa, Zimbabwe shall reclaim its breadbasket status, and it is going to be possible. I know the doubting Thomases are out there trying to outmaneuver us, but they are not going to win. So let us take a look on what President Nelson Chamisa has said. He says, a new great Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe shall soon reclaim its breadbasket status. We will lead differently and excellently. We will feed the world. We will make and produce for everyone. Our nation shall be a gold nation, a wealthy nation. To achieve this, reforms, strong professional independent institutions, an accountable, credible, capable state, good governance, peace, unity in diversity, tolerance, healing and reconciliation upon being a God-honoring nation are key ingredients for everyone, one people, God is in it. Let us explore. So, number one, let us take a look Zimbabwe reclaiming its breadbasket status. I'm going to tell you this. When you get into government and you have the right people behind you, number one, the first thing President Nelson Chamisa should prioritize or will prioritize is to make sure kuti kumamisha, kuma rural areas. I'm telling you the vision. It's simple. Kumamisha, kuma rural areas kwatiri. Ndokune vanhu vari kurima donje, ndokune vanhu vari kurima foji, ndokune vanhu vari kurima chibage, ndokune vanhu vari kurima whatever you see in Zimbabwe right now. We have people who are capable to do the farming at small scale level. These are peasants. Number one is to make sure that every peasant farmer, every rural area is maximizing its output all year through, which means from January to December, we need to see farming activities happening. In dry regions, we need to see poultry happening. We need to see cattle ranching happening. We need to see all those projects which can be run in dry regions, horticulture, we need to see it happening. Then in other regions where crops can be grown through year out, and where horticulture can be done through year out, we need to see all those things happening. We need to see CSC being brought back into action. We need to see rural people being able to sell their meat produce to CSC. We need to see exports start happening, and it can be done. Honestly, it can be done. Personally, I have experimented it, and I'm seeing excellent results, guys. I've never seen something like that town, but I'm realizing potential we are nayo right in the village to see, okay, you can have so many goats, you can have so many chickens, guinea fowls, matoki, mombe. In a short space of time, you can have all those things, guys, when you are right-minded. And you see a lot of people coming in to join your ideas, and people starting to say, okay, this is the brilliant ideas which have been missing. Let us do this, guys. You see the community joining you. That is what is great when you have leadership. So I believe that President Nelson Chamisa, with the right tools, with the right people, with the right mindsets around him, we are going to see these things happening. Let us talk about reforms. We need a reformed government. We need a government which put people at the center, people ahead, and themselves. You see, that is something which is lacking in the nation of Zimbabwe. We do not have professional, independent institutions which are strong. Go to the police, influenced by politicians. When you are a politician, you can put a slogan. You have power more than police officers. Who does that? Go to the health sector. Everything is in tatters. Go to Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission. Nothing is working. Corrupt people are actually walking in the streets of Harare and nothing is happening to them. Go to the prosecution. Nothing is happening. Go to the Judicial Service Commission. Go to the Chief Justice. Ask the Chief Justice kuti constitution inomboti chii. He doesn't even know. Go to Zimbabwe Electoral Commission. Mashura ega. Every institution in the nation of Zimbabwe, ukasvika ikoko unoona mashura. And that has destroyed Zimbabwe. There is no accountability. There is no credibility. There is no capability. So all these things, if we are to bring accountability, mari iripo imari, resources aripo ndeapi. What is this money capable of doing? Is it being used according to its purpose? All those issues are very important. Then we have to employ good governance. We have to make sure that we have peace, we have unity. Yes, we differ, but are we united? Do we have a common goal as a nation? That is very, very, very important. Are we tolerating each other? ZANU-PF is not tolerating other ideas. It's not tolerating opposition. It's not tolerating an opposing voice. If you oppose them, they crush you. You oppose them, they crush you. They want to live in a world where they're only ZANU-PF and nothing else. That must end. There is no healing in Zimbabwe. There is no reconciliation in Zimbabwe. Let us deal with the issues of Gukurahundi. No matter how you try to sweep them under the carpet, they will never end up unless you have addressed them. Let us talk about the issue of Murambatsvina. Murambatsvina happened. People still have grievances about Murambatsvina. I can give you an example of White Cliff. Vanhu vakapwanyirwa White Cliff, only to be put back in the same area. Simply because pane corruption yaifanira kuitika, pane vanhu vaifanira kudya mari. That is the reason why that activity happened. It's a phenomenon across Zimbabwe. Just imagine vanhu vemurambatsvina dai vakangoregularizwa, vangadai vaakupi right now. Lives were destroyed, but nobody cared about their healing. Let us talk about Tokwemkosi people. These are people who are still aggrieved to this day because vazhinji vacho vakanyorirwa nezvinhu zvavo mumvura. No proper compensation happened. Vakaiswa ma1 hectare, and right now they are being threatened kuti vaiswe futi ma1 hectare vakasara vacho. So you see kuti this government is specializing itself panyaya dzepunishment, panyaya dzekuomeserana chete. That must end. So we need to honor God. Everything which is happening is because we have people who do not fear God, who do not honor God, who believe kuti simba ravainaro rakangonhongwa. We need to have God-fearing people. We need to honor God and put God ahead of everything else and everyone. So that is key. That is very important. So President also Chamisa here is determined to make sure that he brings a different Zimbabwe. He brings an equal Zimbabwe for all, where excellency is going to be rewarded, where excellence is going to lead. You can't be led by nonsense. You have to be led by excellence. You have to be led by ideas. You have to be led by people who understand what needs to be done. So that is very, very, very important in Zimbabwe. And I believe with the right mindset, we are going to actually have something better. And the people of Zimbabwe will celebrate. One day, I know that the people of Zimbabwe will celebrate. I know a lot of people who say it will never happen. But I'm telling you this, in our lifetime, we are going to celebrate. It's not far. I feel it from my heart that we are so close as a nation to actually have excellency, transparency, and good governance in the nation of Zimbabwe. All we need to do is to make sure that we support President Nelson Chamisa's vision and we remain resolute and solidly behind him. Do not matter whatever which is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe was supposed to happen. But this is the catalyst for change. Change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. Nobody is going to stop reggae.